Hey there friends, I'm Geeky Pixel. You know what I think's unfair? British stereotypes. I mean, sure, we deserve some of them, but not all of them. So I thought that since I live in Britain, we could talk about that today. To start with, I thought we'd talk about the most popular one, that it always rains in Britain. Apparently, some people think that in England especially, we always carry around umbrellas because it's always raining. And to be fair, that is mostly true, but not the umbrellas bit. We get quite a mixed bag weather-wise. We get a fair bit of rain, but not a terrible amount, and in the summer we get some nice hot days. We get the occasional flood too, but who doesn't love a good old flood? And this is the exciting bit, we also get heat waves, which is fun. Just make sure you wear your suntan lotion or sunscreen, I don't know what to call it. It's something. Personally, I prefer the colder weather, as it doesn't make my computer overheat and crash, but then again, that is just me. Another thing people always say us people in Britain do is talk funny. And people tend to believe that we in England especially all talk either all fancy, like the Queen, or, oh goodness, how am I going to do this? All cockney, cool blimey, ain't that right, governor? No, that's terrible. But you get the idea, I'm just bad at impressions. Alternatively, you may think we always finish our sentences with a tally-ho or a pip-pip, but well, no, we don't do that. Sorry. You may also have been led to believe that we would dress up like Victorians or Edwardians. I don't really know the difference. But if you've never been to England, you may well believe it. And you may think that everyone dresses up in a full suit with a bowler hat and always carries a briefcase around. In fact, let me draw a picture of what I bet you think all British people look like. You think we look like this, don't you? Unfortunately, this isn't entirely true as, well, nobody does that. And it looks pretty silly, doesn't it? And it isn't very practical. I mean, if you got mud on it, you're gonna have to pay a lot to get it cleaned, and nobody wants that. Do they? Another stereotype is that everyone in Britain drinks tea. Okay, so this one probably is true, as about 90% of the people I know here do all drink tea about 3 times a day. But personally, I don't like it all that much. And when I say I don't like it all that much, I do mean I don't really like it at all. Sorry. But while tea is very popular in Britain, it isn't as central to our everyday lives as you may have been led to believe. In fact, did you know that in Turkey, as in the country, not the animal, they drink more tea than the UK? So you really don't deserve the stereotype that everyone in Britain goes and drinks high tea at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. As not only is that something that nobody does, but it's also something that people in Turkey are more likely to do. You know, because they drink more tea. Another common stereotype is that our food sucks. And if I'm completely honest, yes, this one is probably true. I mean, if you think British food, you probably think fish and chips, which is just really boring. Can't we just have something a bit more exciting, like cupcakes as our national food? That'd be much better and much more exciting. You may also think crumpets and scones. Yes, I said scones, not scone, when you think of Britain, which I really do like, but they just aren't as exciting as donuts. Well, I hope you got a bit of a better understanding about British stereotypes or something from this video. I don't really know. Maybe you didn't. Who knows? Oh, and please leave me some suggestions for what you want to see next, because I have no idea what I'm doing. So yeah, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one, friends. Bye!